Step into the fascinating world of the 1974 TV series, Planet of the Apes. If you're into interesting, surprising, and memorable facts, then you're in for a treat. Let's explore this show together. Do you have a special memory connected to this series? Maybe there's a scene or moment that really stuck with you. Share your stories below. Now, let's talk about the series. It's a story set in a world where apes are in charge and humans are under their control. Follow a group of humans, led by astronauts, as they try to survive in this strange society. With its mix of adventure, drama, and thought-provoking ideas, the series keeps viewers interested episode after episode. Whether it's the unexpected turns, emotional character stories, or impressive visuals, there's something for everyone. So, grab some snacks and get ready for a journey full of excitement, surprises, and maybe even a few tears. Let's uncover the mysteries of this memorable series. Keep those comments coming, and let's make this journey even more special together. The 1974 TV series, Planet of the Apes, left a big mark on our culture. People really liked it. It wasn't just a regular show. It became super popular. Imagine a world where apes are in charge and humans are treated like animals. It was really surprising. The show got a lot of attention. People couldn't get enough of it. They wanted more, and the people who made the show listened. They made extra stuff like toys and books, and even more shows and movies based on it. It was all over the place. Even now, people still talk about Planet of the Apes and remember it happily. It's not just a show anymore, it's a part of what makes us who we are. Considered as a means to boost ratings, one idea was to revert to the original timeline of the movies and reintroduce the characters of Cornelius and Zira. However, this plan never materialized. Roddy McDowall portrayed the character of the Mad Hatter across 3 distinct series: Batman, the Animated Series, Superman the Animated Series, and the New Batman Adventures. Morgan Woodward received the Golden Lariat Award at the National Western Film Festival in 1988. In 2010, William Smith was honored with induction into the Venice Muscle Beach Bodybuilding Hall of Fame. Roddy McDowall, in a 1995 interview for American cable station SA Network, candidly expressed the challenges he faced with his makeup on Battle for the Planet of the Apes. He revealed frustrations over the limitations it imposed, such as the inability to eat, touch his face, and the constant itch caused by the chimpanzee prosthetics, leading to moments of tears. Both James Naughton and Ron Harper acknowledged the high production costs of the television series, but were disappointed with what they perceived as lackluster writing. Naughton specifically criticized the repetitive formula of many episodes, where one of the trio would be captured and the others would subsequently rescue him. In the 1974 TV series Planet of the Apes, notable figures such as John Ireland, Sondra Locke, and Roy O'Donnell made their mark. John Ireland, known for his role in I Shot Jesse James, was the older half-brother of Tommy Noonan, who also starred alongside Peter Marshall. Sondra Locke, who appeared on Tattletales with Bo Hopkins, presented themselves as a couple despite not being married. Meanwhile, Roy O'Donnell garnered recognition from the New York Critics Circle in 1949 as one of the promising actors of the time. These actors brought depth and talent to the series, contributing to its lasting impact. Jacqueline Scott, who portrayed Zira in the 1974 TV series, passed away not long after her husband of 62 years, Gene Lesser, died. Roddy McDowall, another prominent figure in the series, was considered for various roles in Star Trek, but ultimately missed out due to concerns over his appearance and mannerisms. In the original pilot script, Burke was named Roak. In the late 1940s, a young student named Morgan Woodward began his journey at the University of Texas. Influenced by his father, a respected doctor, Morgan found himself drawn into the world of entertainment. Little did he know that his path would cross with one of the most famous franchises in movie history. Nowadays, this franchise holds a special place in popular culture, but its TV series is missing from streaming platforms, much to the disappointment of eager fans. Despite pleas from viewers, the show remains locked away by Disney, the company that owns the rights to it. Fans eagerly await the day when they can watch the show again, hoping that Disney will release it for streaming. Until then, they reminisce about its glory days and hold on to the belief that timeless stories deserve to be shared with new audiences. The saga of this beloved TV series continues to captivate audiences, leaving a lasting impression on entertainment history. And as fans eagerly await its return, they do so with anticipation, hoping to see it once more on their screens. In 1960, Joanna Barnes faced a notable shift in her social status as she transitioned from the Boston Social Register to pursue her passion for acting. Meanwhile, Morgan Woodward was honored for his lifelong dedication to Western film, acting with a Lifetime Achievement Award at the Wild West Film Festival in Sonora, California in 1995. On the other hand, Beverly Garland embarked on her acting journey at a tender age, making her debut at just 4 years old in a kindergarten play portraying Cupid. These individuals each contributed uniquely to their craft, leaving lasting impressions on audiences worldwide. In the mid-1960s, Sondra Locke caught the attention of the United Motion Picture Association, earning the title of Most Promising New Star in 1968. Meanwhile, during the late 60s, she found herself romantically linked with George Crook, who later became the mayor of Belmead, TN, in 2000. Norman Alden, on the other hand, played an uncredited role in Kiss Meets the Phantom of the Park. When Peter Criss of Kiss failed to appear for looping, Alden stepped in and took on the task. These off-screen anecdotes provide a glimpse into the lives of two individuals associated with the 1974 TV series, offering a different perspective from their on-screen performances. Sondra Locke's family history reveals a complex web of relationships. Her maternal half-brother, Donald Locke, managed an air conditioning and refrigerator business. Surprisingly, Sandra only learned during grammar school that they had different fathers. Their shared dad, Alfred Locke, was actually their mother Pauline's third husband. Pauline's marital history included an annulled marriage to painter Thomas H. Nelson. On another note, Mark Singer's familial ties connect him to actress Laurie Singer, as well as brothers Claude Singer and Gregory Singer. Switching gears to Sondra Locke's career, she once owned the now-defunct production company, Caritas Films. These behind-the-scenes family and career details offer a glimpse into the lives of key figures associated with the 1974 TV series. These personal connections and professional endeavors contribute to the broader narrative surrounding the individuals involved. In the world of showbiz, there are tales of missed opportunities, romantic entanglements, and struggles against adversity. One actor, orphaned as a teenager, faced hard times during the Depression years. Another saw his marriage crumble due to an affair with a co-star during the filming of a movie. And yet another, though considered for a significant role, ultimately lost out to a competitor. Such is the unpredictable nature of Hollywood, where dreams collide with harsh realities and the spotlight shines on both triumphs and tribulations. Set in a cityscape crafted from the remnants of the MGM backlot, Planet of the Apes showcased a world of decay and mystery. Despite its thousand-year-old ruin setting, the backlot structures retain some of their original form, with wooden elements and curtains standing against time's erosion. For Morgan Woodward, one of the actors in the series, family ties ran deep as he had 4 brothers. Sondra Locke, another figure associated with the series, had plans beyond acting, intending to direct a film titled The Hard Easy in 2000, though the project never came to fruition. This blend of actors, set design, and unrealized ambitions added layers to the story of Planet of the Apes, immersing viewers in its dystopian world. In an unusual turn of events, Sondra Locke found herself caught up in a strange custody dispute not over a child, but over a parrot named Putty. After her relationship with Clint ended, she lost custody of Putty, who was renamed Paco, and was still alive as of 23. Meanwhile, behind the scenes of a popular series, Roddy McDowall had an unexpected double. Monty Roberts, a horse expert, acted as McDowall's stunt double for many of his childhood roles, adding an interesting aspect to the show's production. As the series aired on TV, it inspired a series of books based on the episodes. 3 books, each covering 2 episodes, were published during the show's short run in 1974. Surprisingly, the first episode wasn't included. Fans could read about Man the Fugitive, Escape to Tomorrow, and Journey into Terror. 2 years later, in 1976, another book called Lord of the Apes expanded the world even further, giving fans more to explore. Roddy McDowall, known for his role in the 1974 TV series, had an interesting encounter on the Carol Burnett show in 1967. Wearing his Planet of the Apes makeup, McDowall's appearance elicited genuine fright from Carol Burnett, capturing a memorable moment. Joanna Barnes, a cast member, had familial ties to Alice Weston and John Pindar Barnes. Beyond her acting career, Barnes' background adds a personal dimension to her involvement in the series. Jacqueline Scott, along with her husband Gene Lesser, participated in a Twilight show gathering at the Hollywood Show in April 2018. During the event, they engaged with fans, signing autographs and contributing to the enduring popularity of the Planet of the Apes series. These anecdotes provide a glimpse into the lives of the individuals associated with the show, offering a unique perspective on their experiences and connections. In 1974, a TV series featured an actress who once declined roles like Ruby in a movie from 1969. She has a connection with a well-known actor, and their personal photos are displayed at an art museum in Pennsylvania. The museum also showcases a portrait used for a movie poster in 1977. Despite her leading role in a film from 1968, the studio pushed her for a supporting actress nomination during Oscar season. She lost to another actress who later starred with her in films from 1978 and 1980. It's interesting how these connections unfold in the world of Hollywood. In the TV series from the 1970s, there were notable actors who left their mark. Jay Robinson, known for his distinct voice, stepped into the spotlight post-retirement, often mistaken for the late Tony Jay. Meanwhile, Roy O'Donnell found recognition in names you never remember, with Faces You Never Forget by Justin Humphries. William Smith, considered for the role of Kane in Kung Fu, was deemed too muscular for the part, despite filming a test pilot. These actors added depth to the series, each leaving their own unique imprint on the screen. Beverly Garland, a key figure in the 1974 TV series, shared a close friendship with Julie London, who was slightly older than her by a month. The bond extended to the small screen as well, where Garland co-starred with London's stepdaughter Ron Troop on My Three Sons during the early 1970s. Another notable contributor to the series was Roscoe Lee Brown, a respected member of the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences in the actors branch. His involvement brought a level of expertise to the production. Digging into Beverly Garland's background, we find that her father, James Fessenden, hailed from a prestigious family line originating in New Orleans. His ancestors included the notable William Pitt Fessenden, who served as the Secretary of the Treasury under President Abraham Lincoln. Despite this lineage, James chose a different path and became a salesman. These behind-the-scenes connections and the rich family history of Beverly Garland add layers to the narrative of the 1974 TV series, offering glimpses into the personal and professional relationships that shaped the production. Amid the making of a famous film in the 60s, frustration with delays led one actor to secure a role in another movie. Facing a similar situation, another actor also managed to snag a brief appearance in a different film. Post a notable movie release in '68, trading cards featuring scenes from a popular sci-fi flick hit the market. During a TV series run in the '70s, similar cards surfaced, showcasing stills from various episodes. A familiar face from both a classic '60s show and a '90s animated series shares this distinction with several other actors. These individuals were part of both projects, showcasing their versatility in the entertainment industry. The shared experience of these actors in diverse roles adds an interesting layer to their careers. It's fascinating to see how their talents transcend different eras and genres in the world of entertainment. In August 1988, Morgan Woodward was honored with the Golden Boot Award alongside recipients like Roy Rogers, Virginia Mayo, Willie Nelson, Ann Rutherford, and Burt Reynolds by the Hollywood Motion Picture and Television Fund. Roddy McDowall shared a lifelong friendship with Elizabeth Taylor, who considered him the one friend to whom she confided everything. Their bond was marked by understanding and trust. As of November 26, Beverly Garland resided in a California contemporary home, purchased in the early 1960s with her husband. The Hollywood Hills mid-century house, recently redesigned by her decorator daughter Carrington Garland, offered impressive city and canyon views visible from the street. These snippets provide insights into the lives of key figures associated with the 1974 TV series, showcasing their achievements, friendships, and living arrangements. Born on the same day as notable figures like Rudy Giuliani and Gladys Knight, Sondra Locke had a high IQ of 149, showing she was really smart. Despite her intelligence, she often downplayed it with her feminine charm. Maybe because society didn't always recognize women's abilities. Before a highly anticipated TV series premiered, CBS did something different for promotion. Instead of showing previews of the new show, they aired clips from the famous movie Beneath the Planet of the Apes. This surprising choice got people talking and wondering about the connection between the old movies and the new series. It was a bold move by CBS to use parts of Beneath the Planet of the Apes in their ads. It showed they believed in the appeal of their new project. By bringing back memories and making people curious, the network got both old fans and new viewers excited for what was to come. In the changing world of entertainment, new ways of advertising like this one showed how important it is to grab people's attention in unexpected ways. As fans eagerly waited for the series to start, the different ads gave them a taste of what to expect: imaginative stories and exciting visuals. So, with excitement building up and people getting curious, fans were ready for the new part of the beloved series, getting ready to go on an exciting journey through a world where the line between humans and smart apes wasn't clear. The anticipation showed how a simple but bold decision to do something different can make a big impact in the entertainment world. During production, Kim Hunter was asked to appear as a guest star as a chimp. She declined, having had enough of the makeup ordeal. Sondra Locke's agent for most of her career was Leonard Hershen. Joanna Barnes' husband, Jack Warner, led a California-based architectural firm. The firm was named 4 times in the top 100 and designed notable landmarks such as the Bel Air Country Club and a wing of the Santa Barbara Museum of Art. Barnes died of cancer at the age of 87. Morgan Woodward, recognized for embodying cowboy values, received the Cowboy Spirit Award in March 2006 at the Bisonoms Festival of the West in Phoenix. Moving to the series, Virdon held the rank of colonel, while Burke held the rank of major in the Air Force. A shifting focus, Jay Robinson's autobiography, The Comeback, received an introduction from Bette Davis. The book tells the powerful story of Robinson's survival during challenging years and his eventual comeback, attributed to his discovery of God. Davis congratulated him on the inspirational work, highlighting the support of his wife, Pauline. These elements add depth to the narrative of the 1974 TV series, illustrating the diverse backgrounds and experiences of those involved in bringing it to life. Delving into Hollywood's past reveals fascinating stories about lesser-known figures. One such tale involves Sondra Locke, who used the name Miss Smith in a self-help book, adding mystery to her life. Another story revolves around Woodrow Parfrey, whose son Adam has continued his artistic influence. Then there's Joanna Barnes, who enjoys a peaceful life in the Sea Ranch. These stories show the personal side of Hollywood beyond fame and glamour. Exploring these connections gives insight into the lives behind the Hollywood spotlight. Each person has a unique story, contributing to the rich history of the entertainment industry. These tales remind us that there's more to Hollywood than what meets the eye. They reveal human experiences often overlooked by the public. In high school, Sondra Locke earned the title of Duchess of Studiousness, boasting an impressive grade average of 97.72%. Her 1962 yearbook reveals her ambition, always to take disappointment with a smile. The 24-foot plywood spaceship, a leftover from the first movie, makes its final appearance in the pilot episode. Sondra Locke shares her birth month with Patti LaBelle, Helmut Berger, and Meredith Macri, being born 4 days after the former, 1 day before the latter, and 2 days before Macri. These small details add layers to the story, connecting personal achievements with the plywood spaceship's presence. The relationships between individuals, both in talent and birth dates, are connected throughout the series, creating a web of interesting details. Woodrow Parfrey, Roddy McDowall, Norman Burton, and Eldon Burke were all part of both the original Planet of the Apes movie and its TV adaptation. William Smith, who said no to playing Tarzan, ended up standing in for Lex Barker, the former Tarzan actor, while living in France. Norman Alden was the last surviving cast member from The Sword and the Stone. These actors linked different roles in various projects, making the franchise more interesting. Their varied experiences and input added depth to the characters in the series. In the 1974 TV series adaptation, well-known actors such as Sondra Locke and Jay Robinson made lasting impressions on audiences. Locke, famous for her work with Clint Eastwood, decided to work on TV instead of big movies like True Grit and Zabriskie Point. Robinson, who played Emperor Caligula, brought depth to the show that viewers loved. Their acting in the series stayed with people long after it ended and is still remembered by fans around the world. In the 1974 TV series, one notable cast member was Sondra Locke. Despite having nieces and a nephew, she wasn't known for her fondness for children. Royal Dono, who appeared in the series, was the father of Rick Dono and Royal Edward Dono Jr. He also had a grandson named Hutch Dono. Another actor in the series, John Ireland, happened to be the ex-brother-in-law of actor Peter Marshall. These familial connections added an interesting layer to the cast dynamics. In the 1970s, it was customary for TV series to kick off with a TV movie pilot. However, CBS decided to dive straight into the series without one, citing cost concerns. Contrary to popular belief, Sondra Locke and Gordon Anderson weren't lifelong friends. They only met when they were around 14 years old. Sondra Locke, known more for her personal life than her acting skills, was widely regarded as one of the worst actresses to grace multiple feature films. Throughout their careers, Norman Alden and Linda Theben were inseparable partners for over 30 years. Norman saw Linda's sons and daughter as his own stepchildren. Sondra Locke, an actress linked with the series, had a difficult relationship with Ruth Wood, her former mother-in-law. Their last interaction occurred in 1989 when Ruth sent Sondra a Christmas card featuring a tearful Winnie, the Pooh drawing along with an apology. Morgan Woodward, another prominent figure from the show, gained fame as a formidable villain on both TV and in movies during the late 1960s. He was known as one of the most sought-after bad guys of his era. These personal and professional connections give insight into the lives of the people involved in the series. William Smith, known as the training partner of the first Mr. Olympia, Larry Scott, contributed to the 1974 TV series. Sondra Locke, who faced a robbery in 1974, subsequently kept a .25 caliber automatic pistol for safety measures. Certain shortcuts were taken in makeup during the production, possibly to save time. In some episodes, it's noticeable that guest actors had more detailed makeup than Roddy McDowall did. For example, in episode 7, The Surgeon, other chimpanzee doctors had their hands intricately done up in ape makeup, making them look more realistic compared to Roddy's loose and clunky appearance. Following the TV series, notable figures emerged from the cast. Sondra Locke, listed on her death certificate with Gordon Anderson, faced inquiries left unanswered. Roy Eldon's career traces back to his stint with U.S. Army during World War II. Beverly Garland, along with Fillmore Crank, established a hotel near Universal Studios in the early 1970s. These are glimpses into the lives of those connected with the show. Following the series, Sondra Locke's absence at her mother's funeral in June 1997 raised eyebrows. Roddy McDowall, notable for his roles, faced a near casting as Manservant Niles in The Nanny. Fran Drescher's decision, fearing overshadowing, led to Daniel Davis securing the role. McDowall's acclaimed acting and photography earned posthumous recognition from AMPAS in December 1998, with the Roddy McDowall Photograph Archive established at the Margaret Herrick Library, celebrating his legacy. In the TV series from 1974, William Smith set a remarkable record by throwing the discus 151 feet, surpassing the top AAU distance at the time by a significant margin. Sondra Locke, known then as Sandra Locke, attended MTSU alongside Sandra Faye Locke from North Carolina, leading to frequent confusion between the two. Roddy McDowall, a prominent figure in the series, involved his mother Winifred McDowall in a single on-screen role as the innkeeper's wife and kidnapped, fulfilling her lifelong dream of acting. Sondra Locke, known for her role in the 1974 TV series, retired from the screen in the mid-80s due to her refusal to play character parts. Unlike her contemporary Jessica Walter, Locke chose to step away from acting. In 1987, she, along with Clint Eastwood and Harrison Ford, faced a critical situation while traveling on a Gulfstream III from Paris. The plane developed an engine fire and landing gear issues, forcing an emergency landing in Bangor, Maine. The group safely departed on another jet, the following day arranged by the charter company. Norman Alden, another actor from the series, pursued education at Texas Christian University and later served in the U.S. Army during World War II. He was stationed in Europe during his military service. Alden's diverse background added depth to his contributions to the 1974 series. These actors, with their unique stories and experiences, brought a distinct dynamic to the series, enriching the narrative with their individual backgrounds. In the original 1961 film The Parent Trap, Joanna Barnes portrayed the character Vicki Robinson, a gold digger. Interestingly, nearly 4 decades later, she returned to the same storyline, playing the role of Vicki Blake, now the mother of a new gold digger in the 1998 remake. Another notable figure, Sondra Locke, was reportedly involved with Fred Thomas Jones, a carpenter's son, during her early years, as per local recollections. Additionally, William Smith, who appeared in Planet of the Apes, held the U.S. Air Force Light Heavyweight Weightlifting Championship. Roddy McDowall, the son of Thomas Andrew McDowall, a merchant seaman, and Winifred McDowall, had an older sister named Virginia McDowall. His father was of English and Scottish descent, while his mother was Irish. McDowall missed out on a potential Academy Award nomination for his role as Caesar Augustus Octavian in Cleopatra due to a clerical error by 20th Century Fox, which listed him as a leading player instead of a supporting one. Despite the studio's efforts to rectify the mistake, McDowall's performance was not eligible for the nomination. On the other hand, J. Robinson faced legal troubles when he was arrested in 1958 for a narcotics violation involving possession of methadone. Although his conviction was overturned, he ended up serving 15 months in prison after inadvertently missing a retrial date. These incidents shed light on the complexities of the entertainment industry and the challenges faced by actors like him. In a distant future, about a millennium after the events in a world dominated by intelligent apes, humans find themselves subservient. Amidst the post-apocalyptic setting, an actor recognized for roles in V, and its 29 remake appears in both iterations, adding a unique link between them. Meanwhile, influenced by individuals involved in Born Again, another actor experiences a personal transformation to born-again Christianity during production, a journey detailed in his autobiography, The Comeback. These individual changes unfold against the backdrop of a dystopian future, enhancing the series' narrative with newfound depth. He stands as one of the few actors to feature in both iterations, while another undergoes a conversion to born-again Christianity as recounted in his autobiography, The Comeback. These personal transformations amidst the backdrop of a dystopian future add layers of depth to the series' narrative. In the mid-1970s, television saw some memorable actors making a mark with their unique performances. John Hoyt, known for his roles in Hogan's Heroes, skillfully portrayed different high-ranking German officers, bringing versatility to each character without repeating any. Sondra Locke, from that era, left behind a substantial fortune of $20 million, reflecting her success in the industry. Her financial success showcases the prosperity she achieved throughout her career, making a significant mark on the entertainment world. Beverly Garland, recognized for her lead roles in My Three Sons and Scarecrow and Mistress King, maintained a consistent presence in the public eye. As Barbara Harper Douglas and Dorothy Dottie West, she contributed significantly to the success of these series, securing her place in television history. These actors, each contributing uniquely, played vital roles in the TV scene of the mid-1970s, showcasing their talents across different genres. Their impact remains strong and is still appreciated by audiences today. In the cast of the series, Roscoe Lee Brown stood out for his remarkable performance, earning him the 1970 Los Angeles Drama Critics Circle Award for Distinguished Performance. Beverly Garland portrayed mothers to leading ladies in various hazardous roles across different television series. She appeared as Laura Holt in Remington Steele, Amanda King in Scarecrow and Mistress King, and Lois Lane in Lois and Clark: The New Adventures of Superman. John Ireland made history as the first actor born in Vancouver to receive an Academy Award nomination. These actors brought depth and talent to their roles, enriching the series with their performances. Roddy McDowall starred in a 1974 TV series that was short-lived. He also appeared in notable films like How Green Was My Valley and Lassie Come Home. Sondra Locke, known for her work in the late 70s, occasionally sang in venues such as LA's Palomino Club, and on television, where she performed duets with Eddie Rabbitt, Phil Everly, and Tom Jones. McDowall's involvement in short-lived science fiction series continued with another in 1977. These projects marked significant moments in their careers. Roddy McDowall's final stage appearance was in 1997 as Ebenezer Scrooge in A Christmas Carol, alternating performances with Hal Linden. Morgan Woodward served in both World War II and the Korean War, first in the United States Army Air Force, and then in the U.S. Air Force. Beverly Garland, during her time acting in Dark of the Moon in 1953, discovered her husband's affair with her best friend, leading to immediate divorces for both parties. She kept her ex-husband's last name due to her rising career. Despite its cancellation after 14 weeks due to low ratings in the U.S., the TV series found remarkable success across the pond in the U.K. Roddy McDowall, known for his role in the series, attended the premiere of Waterworld with Mia Kirshner. Sondra Locke, another cast member, portrayed a widower sculptor named Gordon Anderson, whose work was highly sought after, including a miniature set from Alice in Wonderland acquired by Demi Moore. The show may have faltered in its original market, but it left lasting impressions elsewhere and showcased the diverse talents of its cast. In the world of movies, many talented actors and actresses have left their mark. One such actress, Sondra Locke, was considered for a big role in a famous movie called Earthquake. But ultimately, Genevieve Bujold got the part instead. Another notable figure, Beverly Garland, started her career in theater before moving to the silver screen. She learned a lot from her teacher Anita Arliss, which helped her become a strong presence in both theater and movies. Then there's Morgan Woodward, who came from a family with a connection to the famous Tex Ritter. He had a long and successful career in Hollywood, becoming well known for his acting skills. Each of these actors made their own contributions to the world of film, leaving a lasting impression on audiences. Even though their paths went different ways, their influence is still felt today. Throughout their careers, actors often develop strong bonds with their colleagues, forming lasting friendships that extend beyond the screen. One such example is Roddy McDowall, who forged close connections with his co-stars Maureen O'Hara and Anna Lee while filming How Green Was My Valley in 1941. Even after the movie, they remained good friends, with McDowall affectionately referring to Lee as Braun, and she calling him Hugh, their character names from the film. McDowall held a special admiration for Maureen O'Hara, having declared as a young teenager his desire to marry her when he turned 21. Although their romantic plans never came to fruition, their fondness for each other was evident. At McDowall's 21st birthday party, O'Hara jokingly asked when they would elope, prompting laughter from the crowd. McDowall, with genuine affection, pleaded for their imaginary getaway, to which O'Hara playfully responded, yes. In 1943, McDowall was announced as the lead for Oliver Twist by 20th Century Fox, but the film never came to be. This was a moment of uncertainty in McDowall's career, leaving him eager for future opportunities. Shifting focus, William Smith, known for his role in a 1974 TV series, achieved success outside of acting. During his service in the U.S. Air Force, Smith became the light heavyweight German-Austrian boxing champion, showcasing another aspect of his life beyond Hollywood. These stories provide insight into the personal and professional lives of actors McDowall and Smith, highlighting their friendships, aspirations, and diverse experiences. In a straightforward tale, Sondra Locke, known for her roles in Rosie, the Rosemary Clooney story, and Clean and Narrow, plays a mother in both films. One has a jumbled story, while the other skillfully skips showing her character's deceased son. The story of Alan Virdon and Pete Burke changes when their spacecraft encounters a time warp near Alpha Centauri on August 19, 1980. John Hoyt, a unique figure in acting, appears in both the original Star Trek series and the first run of Battlestar Galactica. These glimpses into Locke's, Virdon's, Burke's, and Hoyt's varied careers create moments that leave a lasting impression in television history. In the 1974 TV series Planet of the Apes, Sondra Locke, despite being 5'4", didn't seem remarkably short due to often wearing flat shoes and being paired with tall actors. This contrasted with stars like Julie Christie and Natalie Wood, who were a few inches shorter. William Smith was an honorary member of the Stuntmen's Association of Motion Pictures. Morgan Woodward, along with his Dallas co-star Larry Hagman, hailed from Fort Worth, Texas. These facts shed light on the diverse backgrounds and talents of the cast in the series. In 1978, during the filming of a movie, Jay Robinson underwent a significant change in his life. Influenced by some key figures, including Dean Jones and producer Robert Munger, he experienced a transformation, notably documented in his autobiography, published in 1979. At the Los Angeles National Cemetery, Roy O'Donnell and his son rest together in plot C-189-9. In 1980, a series of compilation movies was released by 20th Century Fox, consisting of episodes from a popular 1974 TV series. Roddy McDowall, known for his role in the original series, provided commentary for each movie, offering insights into his experiences during production. However, 4 episodes were excluded from these compilations. Roddy McDowall's commentary, along with the selection of episodes, provides a unique perspective on the 1974 TV series. These compilations, released by 20th Century Fox, offer viewers a glimpse into McDowall's reflections on the show. In the late 1960s, there was talk of Sondra Locke starring in a biopic about Christine Jorgensen, the first celebrity transsexual, but it didn't come to fruition. News coverage of Locke's death was unprecedentedly low-key. After being kept secret for 6 weeks, it got about 15 seconds on ABC News and a mere 2 sentences in People magazine, which she'd appeared twice on the cover of. She was omitted from the Oscars and Memoriam segment despite being a past nominee. Neither her widower nor exes gave a public statement. On top of that, her former friends, co-stars, and colleagues were tellingly silent on social media. In absence of any explanation, some have inferred that Locke requested the blackout in her final wishes, perhaps to keep her true age from being exposed. It's deducible, given her vanity and history of deceiving the public, that she coordinated with end-of-life caregivers, mortuary staff, etc., to ensure news of her own death would be suppressed as much as possible. Beverly Garland, mother-in-law of Carlos K. Goodman, was also connected to the series. In the series, Jacqueline Scott, known for her roles in Western films, participated in the Western Film Fair in Charlotte, NC, alongside other notable actors. John Ireland, who had 2 sons, including John Ireland Jr., and was once stepfather to Dick Haymes Jr., also had a role in the series. Sondra Locke, who appeared in several films directed by Clint Eastwood, portrayed characters who were victims of assault in Eastwood-directed movies. These actors brought their talents to the series, contributing to its memorable characters and storylines. Morgan Woodward, a World War II veteran, served as a pilot in the United States Army Air Force. His aviation journey began at the age of 16. This experience contributed to his diverse career, which extended beyond the 1974 TV series. Despite its potential, the show faced challenges in the United States. A significant factor was its placement in a late nighttime slot, impacting its viewership and ultimately leading to its struggle to find success. Sondra Locke, a cast member, faced a different battle off-screen. In 1990, she was diagnosed with breast cancer. Her fight against the disease involved a double mastectomy and chemotherapy. Tragically, Locke passed away on November 3, 2018, at the age of 74, succumbing to a cardiac arrest linked to breast and bone cancers. Her death, initially undisclosed, was confirmed by the Los Angeles Department of Public Health 6 weeks later. Surprisingly, there was no funeral or memorial service, leaving questions unanswered. In summary, the 1974 TV series faced challenges in its late-night time slot in the United States, impacting its success. Meanwhile, the cast, including Sondra Locke, dealt with personal struggles off-screen, highlighting the complexities behind the scenes. In the world of television history, some memorable faces left their mark on the 1974 series. One contributor, Morgan Woodward, had a brother Lee, who was a beloved weatherman in Tulsa. Lee, along with his puppet King Lionel, added a special touch to KOTV. Another key figure, William Smith, started acting as a child in the 1940s and shared a sweet memory from the set of The Ghost of Frankenstein in 1942. During breaks, Lon Chaney Jr., the film star, treated the young actors, including Smith, to ice cream. Jay Robinson, a supporting actor in Francis Ford Coppola's Bram Stoker's Dracula, had previously played Dracula in Train Ride to Hollywood, and the Bay City Rollers Meet the Saturday Superstars. His versatility across genres added depth to the series. In the 1974 TV series, these contributors brought diverse experiences and talents, creating a rich experience for viewers. Each, in their own way, added vibrancy to the narrative. In the series, William Smith received the 2005 Southern California Motion Picture Council Award and the 28th Silver Spur Award for his contributions. Sondra Locke's friendship with future California First Lady Maria Shriver ended over Maria's refusal to take sides publicly in a dispute between Sondra and Clint Eastwood. The women were 11 years apart. Mark Singer, whose parents were Jacques Singer, a symphony conductor, and Leslie Singer, a concert pianist, also played a role in the series. Royal Dono, who played a role in the 1974 TV series, passed away on May 15, 1994, at the age of 71. He died at his residence in Santa Monica due to pulmonary fibrosis. Moving on to Jay Robinson, it's worth noting that his father held a prominent position as one of the initial executives at the Van Heusen Shirt Company. As for Roddy McDowall, his education unfolded within the confines of the 20th Century Fox studio lot. He eventually graduated from University High School in West Los Angeles in 1947. These snippets shed light on the lives of key figures involved in the series, offering glimpses into their personal histories and the paths they traversed before and during their time on the show. Jacqueline Scott, known for her role in the series, attended the 26th Twilight Zone convention. It was held at the Hilton Hasbrouck Heights in New Jersey. She participated in the event on August 12-13, 2006. Woodrow Parfrey, another actor from the show, had a remarkable history. He fought in World War II at the Battle of the Bulge. During the war, he was wounded and captured by the Germans. These experiences shaped the tough and eccentric characters he portrayed on screen. Morgan Woodward, celebrated for his role in the series, received the Lifetime Achievement in the Arts Award from the Texas Arts Council. This recognition took place in 1994 in his hometown of Arlington, Texas. The city honored him by naming a prominent street after him, calling it Morgan Woodward Way. In the TV series, the actor Royal Dano experienced a personal tragedy when his son passed away from liver failure just 48 days before he did. William Smith, another cast member, had an interesting familial connection as he and his elder sister were named after their parents. Beverly Garland, who appeared in the series, attended high school in Phoenix, Arizona, where she also performed in plays and featured on local radio. These personal stories add depth to the cast's backgrounds, enriching the narrative of the show. In 1941, a lasting friendship blossomed between two talented individuals during the making of their first and only film together. Their connection endured for 57 years until the passing of one of them in October 1998. Another cast member portrayed Frederick Douglass in both a TV movie and an episode of the series showcasing versatility in their roles. A significant lawsuit unfolded on March 10, 1994, involving a cast member who accused the studio of coercion. The legal battle stretched over several years, culminating in a settlement reached on May 24, 1999, just moments before the scheduled jury selection. These behind-the-scenes events provide glimpses into the lives and challenges faced by the cast, adding depth to their contributions to the show. In the vast realm of Hollywood, there are stories that go beyond the glitz and glamour, tales of friendship, achievement, and legacy. Let's explore some fascinating connections between well-known individuals from the entertainment industry. One actor, Roddy McDowall, gained fame not just for his role in Planet of the Apes, but also received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame back in 1960. He didn't just stick to one type of role, showcasing his talent in many different parts. Another figure, William Smith, wasn't just known for his acting. He was also recognized for his dedication to bodybuilding and fitness, earning a Lifetime Achievement Award from the Academy of Bodybuilding and Fitness. His commitment to staying fit left a lasting impression on the world of health and wellness. Sometimes Hollywood connections go beyond professional circles. Take John Ireland, for example, who was close friends with the legendary Robert Mitchum. They even lived in the same neighborhood in Santa Barbara, adding a touch of charm to the already glamorous locale. These stories give us a peek into the personal lives and relationships of famous figures. They show us that Hollywood isn't just about what happens on screen. It's also about the bonds formed behind the scenes. In the grand scheme of Hollywood history, these tales of recognition and friendship remind us of the diverse talents and connections that make up the entertainment world. They're a testament to the lasting impact these individuals have had, both in their careers and in their personal lives. In the world of entertainment, some stars leave a lasting impression with their performances. Take Roddy McDowall, for instance. He's well known for his roles in Batman and Batman the Animated Series. He could effortlessly switch between movies and TV, showing how talented he was. Similarly, William Smith almost starred alongside Bruce Lee in Enter the Dragon, but couldn't due to scheduling conflicts. Still, Smith had a diverse career with many different roles, showing how adaptable he was as an actor. Then there's Sondra Locke, who started out on stage before moving to the big screen. She worked hard to hone her skills, which paid off when she captivated audiences worldwide. These actors' journeys show how dedication and passion can lead to success in the entertainment industry. Their stories continue to inspire aspiring actors and movie lovers alike. These stars have made a lasting impact on cinematic history. In a future California devastated by nuclear war, a TV series picks up the story from the famous film franchise that started in New York City. The show unfolds in a post-apocalyptic setting, weaving a tale of survival and change. One actor who stands out is known for his role as Cornelius. He, along with a group of talented actors, portrayed the same character in multiple films within the original series. In two of these movies, he shared the screen with Charlton Heston, Kim Hunter, Morris Evans, Linda Harrison, Ricardo Montalban, John Randolph, Natalie Trundy, and Severn Darden. Notably, this actor also took on the role of Cornelius' son Caesar in two other films. Adding to the ensemble, another actor shared the screen with Stephen Hill in two unrelated productions where Hill played the role of the New York County District Attorney. The performances unfolded in legal eagles in consultation. This interconnected world offers a unique perspective on the narrative established by the original films, providing glimpses into the characters' lives and relationships. It's a post-apocalyptic journey filled with twists and turns featuring memorable performances that go beyond the iconic status of the movies.